And please be ready with the pen and paper. Now look at the first question on your screen. Already you tried all these questions, so just I will give the explanation for these questions. Square root of 3600, that is 60, and 45% means 50% minus 5%. How much is the 50% of these? That is a 90. 5% 9. When you subtract 9 from 90, the result is 81. Sum of these two is the answer, that is 141. Right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the correct answer. Now look at the second question on your screen. 720 divided by 16. So 720 divided by 16 plus 3 into 15. 3 into 15 means 45. Yes, my dear students, you are supposed to apply BOD mass rule. Now 16, it goes how many times in this? Now 16, it goes 45 times. How much is the sum of these two values? 45 plus 45, that is 90. Right choice, option number 1. First choice is the right answer. Don't worry, if you want to pause the video, you can pause the video, and if you want to check the result, once again, you can repeat the explanation. Don't worry. Now look at the next question on your screen. Question mark, square root of question mark is into 4 into 71 is equal to 24 square. How much is the value of 24 square? It is a 576. Square root of 64, that is 8. When you subtract, now question mark into 4 into 71 is equal to, when you subtract 8 from 576, the result is 568. Now it goes exactly 8 times. Now 4 we can cancel here 2 times. Now square root of question mark is equal to 2. Squaring on both sides, we get question mark value as how much? 4. So what is the right answer? Answer choice is option number 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Now look at the next question on your screen. Question mark plus 6 cube. The value of 6 cube is equal to 216. Now 360 by into 5 by 8. Now just to simplify this. Now what is the cancellation? 8, it goes how many times? It goes 45 times. Now the value of question mark is equal to 5 times of 45, that is 225 minus 216. Yes, you are right. Simplify, you will get answer as 9. The right choice, option 2. Second choice is the right answer. All these questions are based on the simplifications. Now look at the next question on your screen. 273 divided by 483 into 23 square. 23 square, the value is 529, and 13 square, it is 169. So 529 minus 169. Now the simplification, we can cancel here, divide with 3. 3, it goes 91 times. 3 here, 161 times. Now what about the next value here? What is the cancellation? Now you can cancel with 7. 7, it goes 13 times. 7, it goes 23 times. Now what about 23? 23 times. Now the product of 13 and 23, the result is 299. So 299 minus 169. Yes, you are right. How much? 130. Right choice is option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Now look at the next question on your screen. 19 square. The value of 19 square is equal to 361. And 22 square, it is a 484. 13 square, 169. Just add all these values. Now how much is the sum of all these values? It is 46. The right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Just addition. Add 361 and 169 and subtract 484. It will give 46. The next question on your screen. 40% of 230. So you can cancel 0 and percentage. So 4 times of 23, that is 92. and 30% means percentage and 0 get cancelled. The product of 3 and 13, that is 39. Now simplify. What is the result? It is 53. 53, right option, that is 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Hope you are copying all these explanations. Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Now 12 into 15, 8 into 18. Now the product of 12 into 15, that is 180, and 8 into 18, that is a 144. Sum of these two values is equal to 324, which is equal to 18 square. So what is the right choice? Option 1. Now the next question, it is a very simple question, just addition and subtraction. Now add all the values. 180 plus 320, the result is 500. Now what is the next part here? The next part, 25 and 450, the result is 475. Yes, my dear students, this is one of the simple questions given in this paper. That is 25. Right answer, option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Now just apply the sum of the integers and sum of the proper fractions. Now concept here, sum of the integers and sum of the proper fractions. When you take this fraction, other side becomes positive. So 6 plus 66, that is 72, plus this 80. Okay, so 80. Now when you observe all these, now 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and 1 by 4, when you add all these values, you will get more than 80. So what is the right answer here? The right choice is option number 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Am I clear? I am not adding all these, just I am checking here. What is that? 6 plus 66, 72 plus 8, 80. Now by adding the proper fractional values, you will get something more than 80. So more than 80 means only one option satisfying. But what is the concept here? So 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 and 1 by 4. Just add all these values, you will get 1 by 4. So 80 plus 1 by 4, that is 81, 1 by 4. Right choice, option number 5. In the following questions, quadratic equations are given. Based on the given directions, we need to mark the answer for the questions. Now look at the next question on your screen. 5x plus y is equal to 34, x plus 5y is equal to 50. Here two equations are given, just to find out the value of x and y and compare these by given directions. Now one way of comparison is just to eliminate one variable by making the coefficient of that variable. Means first equation multiply with 5, you will get the coefficient of y same, then you can find the value of x. That is the one approach. Second approach here, by adding both the equations, we get 6y plus 6x is equal to 84. The value of x plus y is equal to 14. X plus y is equal to 14. X plus 5y is equal to 50. Now two equations are given. When you subtract this, x gets cancelled. Now the result, 4y is equal to how much? 36. 4y is equal to 36. The value of y is equal to 9. When y is equal to 9, how much is the value of x? Substitute y as a 9. 9 into 5, 45. Subtract from 50. The result is 5. The values of x and y are 5 and 9. How they are related means x is less than y. X is less than y. The right choice, option number 3. Now, next example. X square minus 17x plus 72 is given. Now this is a middle term and the product is 82. What is the possibility? So what is the possibility means 72, 8 into 9. So what is the sum of 8 and 9? 8 and 9 is equal to 17. So minus 8 minus 9. So what are the roots of x? Positive 8 and positive 9 by sum of the, coefficient of the x square term. These are the roots of the first quadratic equation. Look at the second quadratic equation. 42 and 13 is the middle term. What is the possibility of getting this? Now 6 into 7. So 6 into 7 is equal to 42. 6 plus 7 is equal to 13. So minus 7 minus 6 means the roots are positive 7, positive 6 by coefficient of y square. Now what is the comparison? The value of x, how it is related means both the values of x, 8 and 9, both are more than 7 and 8. The result is x greater than y. The right choice for this question, option number 1. First choice is the right answer. Now look at the next question on your screen. X square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. 15 means 3 into 5. Sum of these two numbers is middle term. So minus 3 and minus 5. So what are the roots of the first quadratic equation? Positive 3 and positive 5 by coefficient of x square. Similarly, just look at the second quadratic equation. Y square minus 16y plus 55. So 11 into 5. 11 into 5 means, so sum of these two is equal to middle term. So what are the factors here? Minus 11 and minus 5. So what are the roots? 11 and 5 by coefficient of y square. Now how these are related means, now x and y both are equal. So x and y both are equal, and the value of x with respect to y, when it is compared, the value of x is less than y, because the 11 is greater than 3 and 5. So combining both, the result is x less or equal to y. So right choice, option 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now 40 root 7. 40 means 8 in 8 and 5. So what is the discussion here? Now x square minus 8 of plus 5 root 7 x plus 40 root 7. Now if we observe, now 8 into 5, that is a 40 and a root 7. 8 into 5, that is a 40 and a root 7. So what are the roots of this? The roots of this is, the roots of the first quadratic equation is 8 and 5 root 7. Similarly, look at the second one. What is the second one? 8 into 3. 8 into 3 is equal to how much? 24. 24 root 7. So the result is 8 and 3 root 7. Now what is the comparison here? The comparison, 8 and 8 both are equal. So x and y are equal. And 5 root 7 is more than 3 root 7. Am I right? Yes or no? No. This value is more than this. So what is the result? And here the value of x is equal to y. The value of x is more than both the values of y. Comparing these two. What is the result? Right choice is x greater or equal to y. The choice number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next set of questions. Find out the wrong number. Wrong number in the given series to be found. Here just look at now 2, 10, 34 and so on. Here it is following a sequence of 3 into 3 plus 4. Into 3 plus 4 means 2 into 3, 6 plus 4, 10. 10 into 3, 30 plus 4, 34. 3 into 34 plus 4, it is 106. It is 106. So right answer, option number 4. So what is the sequence? Into 3 plus 4. Now look at the next example on your screen. Now just look at the differences here. Just look at the difference. What is the difference of these numbers? Now the difference here, it is 24. How much is the difference? Difference is 38. And look at the difference here, 66. How they are related means here increased by 14. Here increased by how much? 28. which is a twice of 14. Similarly, when you observe here, increases by 42. 42 increases by 66 plus 42. How much it is? 108. So just add 108. So what you will get? 262. 262. So what is the right answer? Option number 5. Choice 5 is the right answer. Now look at the next example. Now just observe the difference between the numbers, how they are related. Now 450, 375, 300 and so on. Now the difference, if we check the difference here, the difference of these two. How much is the difference of these two? That is minus 75. And what is the difference here? Sorry. What is the difference here? It is a how much? 75. And what is the difference? If you observe the differences here, it increases by 50, it increases by 55, it increases by 60, it increases by 65 and so on. So 75 plus 50, that is 125, 125 plus 55, 180, 180 plus 60, that is 240, 240 plus 65, that is 305. When you take 305, so here 305 and 375, the difference is here 70 and here 75. So just if you observe from the reverse, from back to front, now the values are increased by 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So right choice, option number 305 means option here, choice 3. Third answer is the right answer. Now look at the next question on your screen. Now, how these are related? What is the relation here? Just look at. Now difference between the numbers. What is the difference here? Yes, my dear students, already you wrote this test, so just I will give. Now difference of these two numbers. So the difference of these two numbers is 7 cube. And the difference of these numbers is 6 square, here 5 cube, here 4 square, it is a 3 cube and 2 square. Now is it increase or decrease? Increase by 7 cube. Is it increase or decrease? Decrease by 6 square. Is it increase or decrease? Increase by. What about this one? Decrease by and increase by. Here decrease by. So decrease by 4. Decrease by 4 means 250 minus 4. 250 minus 4 means 240. 6 is answer. So what is the right answer? Right answer is option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next set of questions. Questions based on the questions based on the quantitative aptitude, that is the arithmetic questions. Now the speed of the boat in still water is 12 km per hour. So speed of the boat in still water is given, that is 12. I am taking the boat as a P, 12. If the boat travels equal distance downstream and upstream in 9 hours and 15 hours respectively. Same distance covered here in 15 hours and 9 hours. What will be the speed of the stream? So water speed is not given. So what is that? Distance is same. When the distance is same, then we can apply the formula of S1 T1 is equal to S2 T2. When distance is constant, speed and time are inversely proportional. The formula is S1 T1 is equal to S2 T2. Now, what is that? ES1. ES1 means they are moving in the same direction. That is called as a downstream. Downstream is, what is that? Downstream is B plus W. B plus W means 12 plus W. 9 hours, that is the time. Upstream is B minus W. That is 12 minus W into 15. Simplify. 3, it goes 3 times. 3 here, 5 times. 36 plus 3W is equal to 60 minus 5W. Taking variables on one side, numbers on the other side, it will give 8W as a 24, the value of W. So it is option number 2, that is 3 kilometer per hour. Now, next question on your screen. There are 30 residents in a colony. The average of the residents in the colony is 35. 30 residents, average is 35. The product of these two is the total. That is 30 into 35. 30 into 35 means 1050. What I am doing here, I am multiplying the number with the average to get the sum. The product of number and the average, it will give a sum. Right. Now, if the average age of the first 25 residents is 30 years. So, first 25 residents is 30 years means product of these two is equal to 750. Now, how much is the difference? That is 300. Now, 300 is the difference. What will be the average of the remaining students? Remaining students means 30 minus 25, that is the 5. So, average to be fine. Average is equal to sum by number. So, 300 by 5. That is 60 years. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Now, look at the next example on your screen. P started a business by investing rupees 80,000. After 9 months of the start of the business, Q joined P with an investment of 12,000. At the end of the year, the annual profit made by P and Q was 9,000. Share of Q to be found. So P and Q investments are 8,000 and 12,000. Who started first? P started. So he invested from beginning to end. So total time, that is 12 months. What about the Q? Q joined after 8 months. After 8 months means subtract 8 from 12. Results 4. Simplify this. Now what is the ratio means? Simplify 0. Zeros cancel. Now 12 and 12 gets cancelled. 4 it goes to 2 times and 1 time. The ratio of their profits is 2:1. Total profit is 9,000. 9,000 divide in 3 parts. What to find? 1 part to be found. So 1 part is equal to how much? 3,000. So right choice, option number 4. Jagan marketed an article 40% above the cost to price. So 40% above the cost to price means when the cost to price is 100, market price is 140. And offering a discount of 25%. 25% discount means 1/4 value. How much is the 1/4 of 140? That is 35. When you subtract 35, you will get 105. That is the selling price of the article. Article was sold at 2,100 rupees. So 105% of the value is equal to 21,000. He is asking to find the profit. Profit is equal to how much here? 5% is the profit. So 5% is equal to question mark. 5% is equal to question mark. Now simplify this. What is the cancellation? How many times of the cancellation here? Yes, my dear students. 2 times of this. 2 times of 105. So 2 times of this means 210. So the result is 200. So just multiply with 200. So the result is option number 1. So 1,000 rupees is answer. The ratio of the length to the breadth of the rectangle is 5:9. If the breadth of the rectangle is 8 meters more than the side of a square, whose area is 289 square meter. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, side of a square we can find by using the area. So, what is the square area of a square? It is a side square. Side square is equal to 289. Side square is equal to 289. What is the value of side? The value of side is equal to, now it is 17. Side is equal to 17. The breadth of the rectangle is 8 meter more than the side of a square. So just add 8. It will give 25. So 5 parts is equal to 25. 9 parts is equal to how much? 5 parts is equal to 25 means 5 times. So 5 times of 9, 45. What to find? Perimeter of a rectangle. So perimeter of a rectangle means sum of all the sides. 2 of L plus B. So L plus B, that is 25 plus 45, 70. 2 times of 70, it is 140. The right choice, option number 4. Now look at the next question on your screen. X is 25% more efficient than Y. Y alone can complete the work in 25 days. X starts the work alone and works for 11 days. Then how many days the remaining work completed by both working together? Efficiency of X and Y, if you observe, now X is 25% more efficient than Y. The ratio of their efficiency. The ratio of their efficiency is 5:4. Y completed in 25 days. Y completed in 25 days means efficiency of Y is equal to 4. 4 into 25 means the total number of units is 100. The total work is divided to 100 units. In that, X worked for 11 days. The capacity of X is 5. So 11 into 5, 55. So left with 45. So remaining 45 units, they have to work together. Work together means 5 plus 4, 9. 45 by 9, they will finish in 5 days. So what is the number of days required to complete the remaining part of the work? That is 5 days. Yes, look at the next example. A vessel contains 90 liters of mixture of water and milk in it. The ratio of the milk to water is 7:2. 7:2 means sum of the ratios is 9. So divide 90 by 9. 1 part is equal to 10. 7 parts means 70. 2 parts means 20. N liters of water is added. Now n liters of water is added. The ratio becomes 5:4. Simplify this. 5 goes exactly 14 times. 20 plus En is equal to 56. The value of En, that is 36. Option 3 is the right answer. Yes, my dear student, hope you are following me. Raj invested 24,000 at R% per annum compound interest for 1 year compounded semi-annually. If the interest at the end of the year by the Raj is 10560, find the total. So find the value of R. So principal is given and interest is given. Sum of these two is the amount. How much is the sum of these two values? Sum of these two values is equal to 34560. This is the amount. Now what is the principal? Principal is equal to 24,000, which is equal to 1 plus R by 200 power 2. 2 times in a year. Semi-annually means he is compounding interest semi-annually, means 2 times in a year. Now simplify this. What is the cancellation? Now simplify 0 to 0, 0 we can cancel. Now solving this, now we get 24 here 100 times, 24 it goes 144 times. So what is the value? 144. 144 by 100. 144 by 100 means 144 by 100. Now just observe the 1 plus R by 200 whole square is equal to how much means? Now square root of this. So square root of 144, that is 12. Square root of 100, that is 10. So 12 by 10, that is 1.2. 1.2 is equal to 1 plus R by 100. R by 200. Simplify this. R is equal to. Now what is the result? 1.2 minus 1, that is 0.2. 0.2 into 200, that is 40%. So right choice, option 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Right, next question. Here it is a question based on the data interpretation. Please go through with the data given here. Percentage of the class as well as the number of girls is given along with the total number of students. Now 15% of the students in the class 10th. So out of 600, 15% means, so percentage and zeros get cancelled. The product of these two is equal to 90. 90 are the total number of students. In that 60 are girls, means remaining 30 are boys. So 30 are boys. The total number of students is equal to number of boys plus number of girls. Okay. Similarly, just observe the other one. So cancel the percentage and the zeros. 140 minus 84, that is 56. In the same manner, simplify here. So 200 minus 100, that is 100. And what is the next here? Zeros and 0 we can cancel. The result is 270. Now the boys are 150. These are the boys in class 10th. Boys in class 10th are 30, 56, 100 and 150. Please note down this, and we will use these values in solving the questions. This is the data given here. Right, look at this one. In B, find the difference between the number of boys and the girls in the class 10th. So number of boys and girls difference to be found. So already I gave a value to you. What is that? Now 140 minus 84. What is the result? It is a 56. So boys are 56, girls are 84. Boys are 56, girls are 84. How much is the difference of these two? Yes, you are right. The right choice is option number 1, that is 28. This is the complete information. So just I am providing a complete data table to you for your further reference. Right, look at the next example. In C, find the percentage of boys in the class 10th. So percentage of the boys in the class 10th to be found. So how many students in the C? The number of students in the C is equal to 800. How many are the boys? So how many are the class 10th student? 25%, that is 1/4. Now here what is the result? It goes exactly 2 times. So 200. Now how many are the girls? The girls are 100. So what is the result? So 100 is the boys. 100 is the boys, and the total number of students is equal to how much? 200. So what is the percentage? So 100 by 200 into 100. Simplify, it goes exactly how many times? Yes, you are right. 50%. Option number 2. In A, the number of girls in the class 10th is what percent more or less than the number of boys in the class 10th? A. So number of girls, that is 60. How many are boys? How many are boys in the class 10th in A? Now it is a percentage and 0 get cancelled. 90. 90 minus 60, that is 30. 30 are the boys and girls are 60. What we need to find? The girls more or less. Now here girls are more. Just to find the percentage more. Percentage more means difference by the smaller value. What is the smaller value? 30 into 100. Yes, simplify, you will get answer, that is 100%. Right choice, option number 5. Next. In D, if the total number of girls is 400, find the number of boys in the other than class 10th. So D, total number of girls is 400. So D, what is the total students? 900. In that 900, 400 are girls, means remaining 500 are boys. Remaining 500 are boys. So 500 are the boys. So what we need to find? Find the number of boys other than class 10th. So how many are class 10th students here? Class 10th students are now 30% of 900, that is 270. 270 minus 120, that is 150. So subtract 150 from this. Now you will get answer for this question, that is option number 4, 350 boys other than 10th class. Next. In class 10th, what is the ratio of the number of boys in A and D together to those B and C together. Number of boys A, how many? 30. I will write here A 30, and what about the next one? D, it is 150. What about the other two classes B and C? So what is the B value? 56 and C value 100. So what is that? 180 and 156. Now dividing with 12, it goes 15 times, 12 here 13 times. Now the right answer for this is option 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Now look at the next set of questions. Again, one more data interpretation is given. Here bar graph is given. Based on this bar graph, we need to answer the question. The number of students who have taken the test is given, and along with the number of students who have failed in the test. So number of appearing, taken and failed. So similarly, just observe the difference of these two is the number of students pass. So 1250 minus 250, 1000 students pass from P. 1500 minus 375, 1750 minus 175. Okay, that is the number of students pass. Look at the first example on your screen. What is the ratio of the total number of students who have passed in the test P and S? P and S to those Q and R. What we need to find? A ratio to be found. So P, what is the P? 1250 minus 250, that is 1000. Am I right? Then what is the value of ES? 2000 minus 400, it is 1600. Sum of these two is 2600. Now what is the next one? Q. Q is equal to now 1500 minus 375, it is 1125. The next one is the R value. R is equal to now 1750 minus 175, it is 1575. When you add these two, results 2700, cancel zeros to 0, the result is 26 is to 27. So right choice, option number 4. Choice 4 is the correct answer. Is a solution given based on the table. Now what is that? Sorry, I made a table here based on the given bar graph. The number of students passed, the number of students failed, and the total number of students who took the examination. Now next example on your screen. The total number of students who have failed in the Q and R is what percent of the number of students who pass in the P? The number of students pass in the P is equal to how much? 1250 minus 250, that is 1000. Then what is the number of students fail in Q and R? The number of students fail in Q and R. Q, it is 375, R 175. 175. Right, 175 plus 375, 300 plus 100, 400 plus 150, 550. So 550 upon 1000. So 550 upon 1000 percentage we need to find out. So what is the cancellation? Zeros in the denominator, we can cancel zeros in the numerator and simplify, you will get 55%. Right answer, option choice 2. Second choice is the right answer. Now look at the next example. If the ratio of the number of girls to the boys who have passed in the test in T 16 is to 9, then find the difference between the number of girls and boys who passed the test. So number of students of the girls and boys who passed the test in the T is given. So how many students pass in the T? So 2250 minus 225, that is 2025. The number of students passed from the T, that is difference of these two, that is 2025. Now what we need to find? The difference between the girls and the boys who have passed the test. So difference in the ratio, that is 7 parts. By sum of the ratios, it is 25. Now simplify this. How many times of 25 means 81 times. The right answer, it is 567, option 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Now, next example. In another school, K, the number of students who have taken the test is 80% more than those in Q. So, what is the Q value? 1500. 18% more means 100 plus 80. 80% more means 100 plus 80, that is 180%. Now, simplify this, you will get 2700. Okay, that is the 80% more than that of Q. The number of students who have passed the test is 40% more than those in R. So, what is the number of students passed in the R? R, the number of students passed is equal to 1575. So, what is that? 40% more. So, 140 by 100. So, what is the cancellation? 27 times and 25 times. What about the 5? It goes 315 times. The result, now it is 2205. Now, what to find? The number of students who have failed in the test in the school K. So, this is the number of students taken the test, and the pass is 2205, and how many are failed means difference of these two is the difference. The result is 495. Option 3 is the right answer. So, choice 3. So, this is the completion of the discussion. Hope you understand all the questions, and please look at one more time for more clarification if you have any doubts. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.